Did you know that the original Resident Evil for Sony's PlayStation set the bar for what we know today as survival horror, meaning the player feels a need to survive in a horror-like setting? Combat can play a factor in terms of survival, but the player feels less powerful than, say, your standard action game. Resident Evil lets you select two characters, Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. The goal is to survive in this scary and creepy mansion and uncover the secret while solving puzzles and scrounging around for ammunition while staying alive. Resident Evil got high reviews on its initial release back in 1996. In fact, Resident Evil has been ported to 5 different platforms, including the Sega Saturn and the Nintendo DS. In the Sega Saturn version, a new mode was added and can only be played on this version called Battle Game, like the Mercenaries in later games. This minigame offered players to go through many stages or rooms fighting off various enemies, such as zombies, giant spiders, and even a yellowish gold-colored tyrant. In one of the stages, a zombie Wesker can be found as an enemy and is the only time in any of the games do you actually see Wesker as a zombie. In 1999, Capcom began working on another port of the PS1 version of Resident Evil with another company called Hot Gen. The plans for this game was cancelled since Capcom felt this port was too, quote, poor in quality for the Game Boy Color. This was due to the obvious limited hardware and quality that the Game Boy Color had, only having a small bit color palette. However, in 2012, an anonymous individual obtained a semi-complete copy of the game and wanted $2,000 in funding to release it. The goal was eventually met, and the ROM, or the copy of the game, was leaked online and was available to the general public. Resident Evil is one of Capcom's greatest franchises, so having a sequel was imminent. When Resident Evil 2 was in development, the name was actually titled Resident Evil 1.5 and was actually bundled with Resident Evil Director's Cut. Resident Evil 1.5 had 2 characters to choose from. With Leon still being a character from the start, and obviously being in the final version, players were introduced to a brand new character named Elza Walker. Unlike the final product of Resident Evil 2, where the characters cross paths, the 2 characters in Resident Evil 1.5 didn't cross paths at all. Capcom took a risk and completely scrapped the entire project and started fresh. Bringing back Leon from the original idea, Capcom wanted to somehow tie in this game with the first in terms of characters. Thus, Claire Redfield was born. Claire, being a sister of Chris from the first game, had several outfits you could actually unlock by doing specific tasks. If you get to the Raccoon City Police Department on normal mode without picking up any items or ammunition, an unusual but somehow familiar-looking zombie will appear. This zombie is actually part of STARS from the first game, named Brad Vickers. Brad is a helicopter pilot, and as we can see from Resident Evil 3, was killed by none other than the Nemesis. Once the players kill the zombie, you can actually find a key that will unlock different outfits for both Leon and Claire. In the PlayStation version, Leon can equip 2 outfits, one being a muscle shirt with green pants, black boots and gloves, and a hat that says RPD, or Raccoon Police Department. The other being a jean jacket with a white skull on the back with blue jeans. Claire only has one selectable outfit, a biker outfit with a leather jacket, adorned with flame designs going up the sleeve and a, quote, "Let me live" design on the back, along with leather pants, a cropped red top, a red bandana, and a pair of cowboy boots. In the N64 version, Leon also has 2 outfits to choose from that are actually different from the PlayStation version. He has a white shirt and black vest combo with black and gray camouflage pants, while the other is a blue STARS outfit with a blue hat and boots. Claire too has a different outfit than the PlayStation version. For her alternate outfit, she has a purple jacket with red accents that has straps fastened across the front, a sheath for her knife, and nothing underneath. The back of the jacket features the logo of Angel Studios, who developed the N64 port of the game. She also wears a matching headband and pants, and a pair of black leather boots. Resident Evil 2 is one of the best in the series on the PlayStation. And since fans had already gotten a remake of the original Resident Evil for the GameCube dubbed Resident Evil HD, a remake of Resident Evil 2 is something fans have been dying for. In 2015, a video game/software house by the name of Invader Games that's based out of Italy began working on a Resident Evil 2 remake called Resident Evil 2 Reborn. The game featured a RE4 style third-person perspective with fantastic graphics and amazing sound. Unfortunately, since Capcom officially announced they were working on a Resident Evil 2 remake of their own, they asked the team to cancel the project for infringement of copyright. Although some viewed this as a loss, Capcom actually invited the team over at Invader Games, but whether or not Invader Games will work on this project alongside Capcom is still a mystery. That's all for today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to me. Like our Game&Wife Facebook page, where we post gaming information on a somewhat daily basis. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to check out some of my Let's Plays. Click on some of the annotations, and we'll see you guys next time.